had sugary things, what's the purpose of taking chromium then? Is it just regulating in general?
It's helping with the insulin, with the metabolism of the sugar.
Oh, here it is.
It's helping with insulin sensitivity.
125 micrograms or whatever.
I think nootropics are mainly bullshit, but they work well for some people, apparently. Also depends on how you methylate things, and then how your brain handles choline. Some people it's gonna give you a headache, and especially fuck, I can't think. What's the name? The racetams. For some people, racetams are a godsend. Others, it's like, some others it's like you should stay away from that. Some are good for memory, not good for concentration. And caffeine is good for you if you don't have high blood pressure. It's neuroprotective. Help you burn some fat, help you do some things, helps with norepinephrine release, which is good for inflammation, depression, all that stuff. Good stuff. Caffeine's wonderful. Does it get really down, as in like energy, or as in mood? Both. Well, low energy could result in low mood, like depressed and anxious. I'd stay away from it probably, but I have to. Are you getting it from sugar? Are you getting it from Coke or like pop of some sort? I know you like your blue slushies. If this is Zach, black coffee. Does it cause you to eat more? I don't know. I'd have to. If it was up to me, I'd do like some tests on you and shit. I'm gonna get your blood work done and look at your C-reactive protein, your A1-3, your glucose, your testosterone, estrogen, T3, T4, TSH, your antibodies, your vitamin D3, magnesium, vitamin B12. I'm gonna look at your genetic stuff. Yeah, look at your food sensitivities. What kind of food sensitivities you have? Don't say that. I'm just being real. I mean, all those things are important. Do you take vitamin D? That's another big thing. Vitamin D is responsible for taking L-tyrosine and converting it to, or L-tryptophan and converting it to serotonin, for example. don't do that without vitamin D. It literally switches on and off 1,000 genetic processes. And caffeine could give you a really good, like, dopamine and norepinephrine rush, and then you're just kind of like without it. I suggest taking vitamin D in cold showers when you wake up. Cold showers. The coldest, you flip your water straight on cold, 90 seconds. So take kind of like a halfway warm shower, and at the very end, do cold as it can get. You'll get that norepinephrine rush, like spike, and it combats depression. Because it sounds like what you want is some kind of like stimulant that lasts a while. Cold showers changed. I've been trying it for 2 months now. It's amazing. I will never stop taking cold showers. It was painful at first. I hated it. I was such a puss too. I'd be like, I'd put off my showers most, like, an incredibly long time in the morning. Yeah, cold showers help, seriously. They're intense. Like, you feel ready to conquer the whole world after that. Like, really. I think ENTPs just figure out a way to make themselves feel like permanently caffeinated, to be honest with you. It's not an inherent thing. It's speed, cold showers, and caffeine, whatever else you want to put under it. Who is this, by the way?
I think it's Audra. You popped in now.
Oh, that's Audra, yeah. Who was talking before? Oh, I thought so. Your thing went away.
No, it's not caffeine. It's tea that might make me sleepy.
We all just don't want to go to bed.
I tried. Didn't work out, so I'm going with a round of trying again here in a minute.
What do you have there?
Also, Zach, the things that would really help are the things that you're not going to do first, like exercise. But cold showers help that shit, man. Those cold showers are insane.
For what?
And Audra can speak a lot about what the conversation we're having because she's had like adrenal fatigue issues and like low thyroid and stuff. And she needs.
What conversation are we having?
I don't know.
Just so I know.
We're apparently having a thyroid conversation.
Okay.
Well, yeah, and Zach, I would get your thyroid checked for sure. For sure. Zach said he will feel really good on caffeine, and then he will crash and get kind of like depressed and low energy. Zach, your thyroid is right here. and it produces hormones that help produce neurotransmitters and also just basically give you energy. Yeah, it's like it has a lot to do with it. It regulates a lot in your body, and if you feel it, do you get cold change of heat easy? Not really. You sleep a lot. Well, you consume a lot of How much sugar do you consume? I know you like your blue slushies and stuff, or your orange slushies or whatever. He's a slushy guy, Zach is. Really big into slushies. Yeah, I think if you cut out sugar, your whole life would change, probably.
Yeah, that's something I'd recommend trying.
Especially if you consume a lot. Because like I said, I know you're a slushy guy. Sugar literally changes your brain chemistry. Causes inflammation throughout your whole body and inflammation in your gut. So like you'll get inflammation everywhere. When you get inflammation in your gut, that's your serotonin production and stuff. It signals your brain to be fucked. It just fucks you up. Sugar's like death. Like, if the FDA, if we had never known what sugar was, and the FDA was like, here's this thing, should we approve it? They'd say, fuck no, that's poison. We're calling it poison. We're slapping skull and bones in front of it. This is the worst substance known to man.
Yeah.
It's not just about losing weight, it's about how you feel, though, too.
Yeah.
I'd say it's more about, like, what it does to your brain and, like, depression and stuff more than anything. Shit that Audra went through is crazy, though. She didn't feel like a normal person until recently, from what I understand.
What?
Yeah.
Real what?
Do what?
What did you say
Like an
about
actual.
actual person?
Yeah.
Is that
Yeah,
accurate, Audra? I don't want to put words in your mouth.
No, that's pretty accurate. I've had spells of decency, but
Are you still feeling good?
I'm feeling decent. I just went through, like, caught some sort of virus, and so I'm kind of reeling from that. But hopefully I'll pick back up from it.
Or after medication change or something?
Well, I'm finally, like I was telling you, I finally got another doctor that would put me on natural thyroid and will dose me symptomatically, not just, with lab tests and book numbers.
Erroneous lab numbers.
Yeah. So.
Do they test your antibodies?
They've tested all kinds of different antibodies. I don't have particularly high numbers of anything. I test negative for almost everything. I don't even test positive for most of the viruses that everybody has.
And they've obviously checked, like, your progesterone, estrogen, testosterone and stuff too, right?
Yeah, I haven't had my testosterone checked, or maybe I have.